On the menu today is the brand new Little Caesars Mountain Dew Mango Rush. You can only get this at Little Caesars. Look, you can tell if you're watching on the Radio U Mornings YouTube channel because it has Little Caesars all over the can. This is, you have to go to Little Caesars to get this. Otherwise, you will never taste it.
Yeah, this is a Little Caesars exclusive.
Yeah, for a limited time. I don't know how limited, but just went into Little Caesars earlier this week. I didn't realize it was going to come in a can.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a 2-liter.
Yeah.
I
guess I didn't know. I don't go to Little Caesars very often.
I guess this is kind of, they said, a collectible can.
Yeah.
This is kind of more collectible with it being like the tall can.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not a regular, what is the regular can? Is that 12 ounces?
Yeah, 12 ounces.
So this is more than that.
So all the other drinks at Little Caesars are in bottles, whether 2-liter or 20 ounce.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking they were going to give this in a cup. Like a fountain drink. They don't do that at Little Caesars, but that's what I was picturing.
Oh, you were picturing fountain drinks.
Yeah.
No. Everything's to go there.
Also, we have their pepperoni pizza puffs because thinking about this, nobody would go to Little Caesars and just get a Mountain Dew Mango Rush, right? Like nobody would do that.
I don't think so.
You're getting a Mountain Dew because you're also getting pizza or something else. So I think it only makes sense to pair this with pizza.
Yeah, I think that's what Little Caesars and Mountain Dew is hoping for you to do.
Yeah.
They're hoping that you'll go spend more money.
There's the crack. There's a crack. So this is
ASMR.
Supposed to be Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew Mango Rush exclusively at Little Caesars. It's dew with a blast of natural and artificial mango sweet heat flavor. Does that mean it's a little spicy?
Yeah, I'm like, what does that mean? All right, you're going in for the first sip. I'll take a sip after you're ready.
Very fruity.
It smells really fruity.
When they
I
say
will do the sniff test.
When they say sweet heat, though, I don't really taste. It's definitely not spicy.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't know what
kick.
I don't know what the heat they're talking about because I'm not picking up on that.
Hot, but there's a little bit of like a boom, a little. I don't even know how to describe it.
I don't think I'm tasting the boom that you're talking about.
My tongue is a little tingly.
I'm not getting a tingle.
I'm getting a little tingly.
No tingle, but maybe that's because I just haven't had any of the pizza to go with it. These little pepperoni.
You try the pepperoni puff thing, whatever it's called. I had no idea you were getting the puff thing. So, but like you said, it does make sense to kind of have. This exclusive Mountain Dew with pizza.
Okay.
It's meant to be with pizza.
I mean, that tastes fine. It's pizza. It's fresh.
Yeah.
Does it change the experience of the Mountain Dew? I don't know. I definitely like they say naturally and artificially. It tastes like Mountain Dew, but it does taste like mango. Like they actually tricked me into thinking that it tastes like a mango.
Yeah, I think it has a mango flavor for sure and smells like mango.
It's nice with pizza paired together. Like it's a good combo.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I usually am not a Mountain Dew person. I usually don't go for Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So I'm probably already not the right person to be judging how good this is on a Mountain Dew scale.
Well, they're trying to win you over.
I don't know if this does that.
They said, all the other flavors of Mountain Dew, we haven't got you, but we're going to get you. This is the mango one.
Rush.
This is the one that's going to do it, the sweet heat.
Well, I'm sorry, Mountain Dew, but I also just don't eat at Little Caesars that much. Because Little Caesars, it may taste all right when you first have it.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, I'm like, I am filled with regret.
The pizza puffs are halfway decent.
They're
kind of
bad.
better than I expected.
They're not bad. I got a lot of what I feel like is like garlic or something.
Okay.
I can't even tell when I first took a bite. There was something that I was like, oh, that's strong. Maybe it was just the cheese. I don't know.
I mean, I think they pair well together.
Yeah.
I am not going to say, though, that I'm going to be anxious to go back to Little Caesars or even for just the Mountain Dew. I really don't think the Mango Rush is that much to write home about. It's fine. I would take it. It's really on the level of par of any other soda you could have at Little Caesars because it's just, it's soda. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's all right. And if you are, settling down, let's say you're watching the NBA playoffs, you're watching the NHL playoffs, you get a pizza, you are like, you know what, I want to be a little adventurous tonight, and you want to try out the Mango Rush, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I don't think you're going to be like, wow, why did I do that to myself? You're not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is life-changing, but you're not going to be disappointed.
At the end of the day, it's still Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
There's still some Mountain Dew somewhere deep down in there. And Mountain Dew rarely is going to put a frown on your face.